Hello everyone and welcome back to Quick's Paradigm, and we are playing Hydroneer, and this is the fourth season in our Let's Play for Hydroneer, and we have a couple things to do today, so we're going to go and get started. I did clean up the little dig site here a little bit, but haven't really done much changes. And you can see on the left hand side that we have a lot of objectives today. I want to buy the scale, the saw, and the tool organizer or tool rack, and then we're going to set up a basic auto harvester setup, so that'll be exciting. We do have a little bit of gold left over from last time and just some stuff I was doing off camera to clean up, so we're going to take this gold over to the big shop that has all the advanced tools, and we're going to buy the first three things on our list so we can continue to organize our camp a little bit. And it'll be important to have those items later on, because as you can see, we need to make quite a bit of money. 2,307 Hydroneer bucks, give or take, to make the auto harvesting system that I want to set up. And that doesn't even count like getting a few extra foundations and stuff like that. So we have quite a bit of money to make today. So we'll come over here and get a few things. Let me get my money out of the truck. Alright, so we're starting off with 453. I want to grab this scale. This will help us as we get started building everything, or mining for all the money we need to be able to keep track. I also want to get this saw. Alright, and a tool rack. It's right here. 367. Alright, we'll go ahead and buy that, and we'll have 86 Hydroneer bucks left. You know what, while I'm here, yeah, let's see. I want to buy a couple more foundations because we're going to need somewhere to put our scale and our tool rack and stuff, so we'll just put these right on here. There we go. Pull our truck a little closer here. Okay. Those are Mexican jumping boxes. Get everything loaded up and taken back over there, because we have a lot to do. There we go. I usually just use the scrapyard to turn around. It's the easiest way to do that. Why are my wheels not turning? Come on. So I'm hoping the scale will let us determine how much our gold and stuff is worth before we sell it, so that we'll know when we're getting close to our goal. I'll just leave the truck right here. And we'll put our extra items down here on the end and keep them out of the way. All right. Come on. So you just put the scale down like a piece of furniture, and you can rotate it however you want it. We'll set ours like that. Same thing with the tool rack. You just set it down like a piece of furniture, and then you can pick your tools up and put them into the tool rack, and it kind of holds them for you. It'll hold 4 tools, and conveniently for us, we have 4 tools. So there we go. I'll kind of show you how the scale works real quick, and we'll do a quick comparison of price with the jeweler to see how close the scale is. Now, a couple things with the scale. You can put a single nugget onto the scale like this. It'll tell you the C value and the weight. So 2.13 and 36C. You can use a bucket, but if you already have all the items in the bucket and you just put the bucket right onto the scale, it says 0, right? If you put an empty bucket onto the scale and then add the nuggets to the empty bucket, the value does go up. So there's our same nugget, C36, and 213 is the weight. So what I want to know is, how does that compare to the actual jeweler in cost? So C36 is what that says. We're going to run up here to the jeweler real quick and just see what he has to say about the price. Now we do know we get an extra 10% or so for making bars, and then jewelry is quite a bit more expensive. So if we get close to our, C36, that is awesome. So we know exactly how much our stuff's going to be before we bring it to the jeweler. Then you can add about 10% of that if we turned it into a bar. And we can test it, but I believe the bar weight is going to match exactly to the nugget weight. So we're going to do that right now and see if the price changes. So what did we say? It was 213. Okay, we're going to melt this one single nugget up. Just like that. $213, and the cost did go up. So the scale is smart enough to know that the bar is going to be more valuable than the nugget. So that is good to know. So all we had to do is weigh our nuggets, and we'll know how much money we have earned. And I'm assuming that's the same for the iron nuggets. So we'll just set this down right here, and we'll probably resmelt it. So we can get as much gold as possible out of it. So you can just set it down in there and put it on the crucible, and it will melt it back down. We're going to take that off for right now. Now you can use the crucible on the scale as well as the bucket. Again, it says 0 if you already have stuff in there, but if you add stuff after it's already on the scale, it'll add it up for you. So it's one little tip for you guys. But yeah, let's get popping. I don't know how much gold we already have. So we only have C174 worth of gold. So we have a little bit of work to do. Of course, we have our gold bar. All right, so 216. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to work here. Because I am tired of doing this by hand, right? It's time to get some automation in our life. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and then we'll go down in our hole and dig up some gold. Come on. I'm being a little clumsy today. And then you just come over here and you grab your shovel off the tool rack. And away we go. Just make sure we're down here on bedrock. All right, let's make some gold. Not iron. I said, let's make some gold. There it is. Oh. Alright, we'll just set this down right here for now. More iron. It's playing music for us, you hear it? There you go. No more music. Now what? Oh. Just an iron piece. Not a lot of gold that time. Let's add it to our bucket over here. I think I just buried one of our little friends here. All right, 346. That's a little better. I actually want to see what it does with the uncut gem if we put it in there with the Actually, I don't want to do that. I just want to set it on there by itself. So it's almost a whole pound of, or I guess an ounce, I don't know. Almost 1.0, right? And it's worth 24, so it's good to know what we'd get for that. It's a jeweler. Oh no, I forgot. We broke our thing. Alright, well, it's fine. We'll just mine up a bunch and then we'll weigh the bar when we're done. Since we know everything adds up. If we can find a really big gemstone and get some good gold out of this, we should be pretty close. Oh, come on. Should be pretty close to getting what we need. Nothing. It's been a long time since I got nothing out of a bucket. Nothing again. Must know we're on a time limit. I think that's all of our buckets. I also want to get the one that I stuck into the dirt here. Alright, well let's start making a little bit of weapons and jewelry from the stuff we already have. And see how close we can get. Alright, we'll go ahead and smelt this stuff up. You kind of got to drop this right on the edge so it'll fall into the crucible for it to remelt. There we go. We'll just set that on there. And then I'll show you guys a trick with the saw. You see how for a dagger we need 1, for an axe we need 2, and for a sword we need 3. And then 1 for a ring and 2 for a necklace. That means you have to strategically, melt multiple bars and stuff like that. So I'll show you a neat little trick to get around that so you can get the most out of your time But while that melts, we're going to go up here and just check the stock market and see what things are high and what things are low, so we know what to make our stuff out of. So right now, rings are up, daggers are up, and axes are up. So that's what we will turn our stuff into. We could go check the other stock market as well, but I just want to limit the amount of time we're traveling here. So that's all melted up. So for our gold bar, or for our ring, we only need 1 gold bar. So we'll just put that right on there after we heat it up. Alright guys. This was funny the first time. We'll go ahead and melt up our iron. And then we'll make a ring. Alright, so this gold bar is 27.57 worth 551. Together they're 575. So let's see what happens when we make the ring. And see what it says the value is. Now I can just set this on here. And it'll still heat up, but it won't remelt. Just grab our blacksmithing hammer out of the thing. Alright, so it says it went up to 742. That's pretty good. I'm hoping it's a little more at the stock market than it is the jeweler. We'll go ahead and pour our iron in here. Now I would like to make an axe instead of a dagger, because I think it sells for a little more. And this is 220 C worth of iron. Oh wait. So here's the trick, right? The axe is going to take 2 bars. So if I grab my saw, it's going to cut it exactly in half. And now I have 110 C worth of iron in 2 bars. So I just put those back up here and heat them up, and then we should be able to make our axe. Now, our axe is going to be worth, it's going to be tricky to see this, but 294. Now, there's not a real easy way to carry both of these up there. So I'm just going to take these up there and sell them. And 323. All right. We'll take our bucket so we can carry our gold back. So you can see the scale kind of gives you a good indicator for how much gold you're going to make at the jeweler. And then, you know, the stock market will add, you know, a little bit more to that. So 765, all right. We are about halfway there to having our system automated. I don't know if we'll get there today. We're gonna get really close on time here. We'll go ahead and sleep. But yeah, there's some tricks with saws and the scale, so you can see how you're doing. I'm going to mine a little bit more, and before the end of the video, we'll see if we can at least make enough money to buy the things we need, and then we may have to put it all together in the next video. All right. See how quick we can do this here. Where were those gold nuggets last time? Haha, it landed in the other bucket. Bet you can't do that twice. All right. So we're going to be in a little bit of a trouble here because we won't be able to make any jewelry if we don't have any gemstones. So might be mining a little while just to be able to make our piece of jewelry. We really need the construction hammer too. We're definitely buying that in the next episode. Because this is a pain when you accidentally pick something up. Alright, that should be all of our buckets. And I don't think we got any gemstones, so... yeah, guys, that's just kind of how the randomness happens sometimes. If you like the tips and stuff in this video, please give me a like. And then, if you want to see the conclusion of this, where we actually build the automation system, you can go ahead and click the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you will get notified when the videos come out. Just want to take the time to thank everybody for being here and watching the video, and to all the people that have commented on my past videos so that I can continue to make the channel better. If we don't get a gem in these, I'll probably just end the video and I'll do a little mining off camera until I can make the jewelry, so we'll have the money to buy our new system. I've been trying to do everything on camera so you guys can see it, but there's only so much of this washing and cleaning and mining stuff that you guys probably want to see. So we can at least weigh our gold, see how close we are to getting there. And again, if you wanted to make a necklace instead of a ring, you can just take the saw and cut your bar in half. You'll still have the same Hydroneer value. You'll have 2 bars to be able to make the necklace with. Those are some pretty good chunks of gold there. You can see our value in the bottom right going up quite a bit. So 537 at 31 weight. Just want to do some quick math real quick. 537 divided by 31.62 is about, it's almost 17 C per 1 ounce or pound, however the scale's measuring, of gold. So that's pretty good. But I think I am going to end it here, guys. I don't have any gems. I can't make any jewelry. But I will try to find a gem before the next episode and make sure I have enough gold for us to have the money to go ahead and buy our auto harvester. I'm sorry we didn't get to that today, but I appreciate you coming out and joining us for our Let's Play of Hydroneer. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.